Fucking asshole, dude.
Gotta make me a little hospitable and shit, bro.
It's like, fuck, I gotta open it for you too.
Trying to be fucking selfish.
Thank you, dude.
Want me to feed it to your bitch ass also?
Hey, can you?
Damn.
Put it in your foreskin and let me suck it out, dude.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Betamax.
That's what's up.
My name is Fidel.
My name's Jose.
What's your name, sir?
Stupid ass bitch Eddie.
It's cool. I don't want anything to drink.
You had a water, dude.
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
Hell yeah, dude. You got a nice hot water.
I was like waiting for you to sit down and put your headphones on so I could say that.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, wait, I have it right. Where is it? Oh, hell yeah. I did it again. Right. Here we go.
Classic.
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't want anything to drink.
I hope they can hear the actual crickets in the background.
You can in some of the episodes.
I think it sounds cool.
Yeah, I like it too.
Like the one we did in the backyard. That one was sick.
You could also tell when my allergies start kicking my ass. I started noticing that and re-listening. Because like by the end of it, I start sounding like this.
That's funny.
So what are you doing tomorrow, Eddie?
I'm going to the Aquarium of the Pacific.
You hear that, Nikki? I told him you're coming down to visit, and he's like, fuck that. I'm going to go hang out with some fish.
Some fish.
I've never been to the Aquarium of the Pacific.
I've never been to any aquarium, dude.
Really?
The closest was that one that we went to.
Sound and Fury?
Yeah, whatever that museum was or whatever.
The free
it was.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was pretty cool.
It's big, yeah.
The closest one I've ever been to is SeaWorld as a kid. But
I've never even been there.
I remember touching a stingray, and I was like, what's up, homie?
You flinched at him?
Hell yeah, homie.
Hell yeah. You remember when we went to the zoo, dude? And Evan was like trying to get that baboon to like square up, and he kept charging the fucking fence.
The vegan of the group.
I know.
Damn.
Mr. Animal
dude.
Rights.
Canceled.
It's crazy to think about that trip because do you remember like everything was fighting?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
like almost every like enclosure that we went to, like the flamingos, anything we went to.
Right in the beginning, we saw the flamingos. And we're like, oh shit, that's a lot of flamingos. And then we saw them like smacking their heads against each other. Like, are they fighting?
Damn, dude.
And then we go to the rams.
Bro.
And then, dude, that shit was loud.
That was loud, yeah.
They kept butting their horns
And
together.
then the one got stuck. They got stuck.
Oh, and they
remember
almost fell?
And he was like Mufasa and Scar, like on the edge, dude. It was
But
funny.
the chimp one.
The
that
chimpanzee fight.
That one was nuts because
That
it was
one-
all of them. It was
Dude,
like a rumble.
It was like a brawl, dude.
Dude, chimps are fucking scary.
Dude, and they're ripped.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
And there
Not
was
as ripped as me, though. So.
That's what's up.
no, there was. I just remember during that fight, there was one chimpanzee who was like off in the corner, like by themselves, and was just chilling and had this large banana leaf, and was just trying to balance the banana leaf on its head, like while there's fucking
Mayhem.
mayhem.
Everywhere else.
Dude. Like, cause one of them was like, there was one that was taking on a bunch, dude, and he was kind of like big, and he was like holding his own,
Yeah.
and he was losing his mind, bro. Remember, he kept going inside there's like a little cave thing like inside the enclosure, and he would go in there and you can hear that fool just fucking smacking the walls, dude, just trying to intimidate the other ones.
So while that was happening, there's just some chimp in the corner just balancing a banana
Yeah,
leaf.
just a banana leaf. He's like, he's going like this. He's like,
Dude, he was
Damn,
focused.
that one's tight, dude.
He was focused.
That's
huh?
tight. He was locked in?
He was locked in, homie.
it was hilarious. Dude,
Everybody was crashing out, but he was locked in, homie.
Damn. That's what's up.
hell yeah,
That chimp crash out was real.
yeah, that was
Even the giraffes, too.
yeah,
That
dude.
one was
Giraffes
brutal,
are
too.
scary, dude.
Yeah, that everything was fighting, dude. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
I remember the
weird.
first time I saw giraffes fight, I was like, holy shit.
That shit's
I don't know
scary.
why I couldn't picture them, but of course they use their fucking necks, dude. Like
It was
it's
the same
fucking
way
weird,
as
dude.
the flamingos.
Yeah.
they would
Yeah.
whack themselves like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like they
That's
they
crazy.
kind of like kind of just like the inertia of their
Yeah.
body like kind of cock back and boom, and then it's like kind of like swinging a bat.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what else are scary? Ducks, dude. Ducks are
Dude.
pretty scary.
Ducks and geese are terrifying.
They remind me of like cats when they hiss, because like a lot of people don't even know that they hiss.
Yeah,
dude.
they hiss.
They're super protective of their babies, and yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Like, I went to the park and we had like a little blanket we were eating, and yeah, the mom came up to us with a bunch of like little ducklings, and she started hissing at us, like even though she came up to us.
You're my walkway, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Have you guys ever encountered a snake
Yeah,
in the wild?
A few times,
Yeah.
yeah.
dude. I mean, the ones I've encountered, I don't even know if they were poisonous or not. It was still kind of scary, but I heard a rattlesnake once, and it wasn't even that close to me, but I was like, "Fuck that, dude!
That shit's scary.
Yeah.
That shit
dude.
is terrifying."
That shit is terrifying. But my only snake encounter happened when I lived off of Gramercy by La Sierra Park. Like, our house was kind of up on a hill. And I remember going into the kitchen, and my little sister, she was still in diapers, had a snake in her hand, and she was like swinging it around
Shut the
like
fuck
it was
up,
a
dude.
toy. But it was like one of those little garden snakes, so it wasn't venomous. But still, like, to see that, she was like all laughing and just fucking swinging it
Fucking
around.
it up.
Like she's fucking Darla from Finding Nemo.
But I remember my uncle, who wasn't my uncle, but we called him Theo. He got the snake. He ended up like killing it, skinning it, and eating it.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's pretty rowdy. I had one encounter like that. It was a rattlesnake, and it was during when Alexis and I were out somewhere in like Ukaipa, and we were taking like maternity pictures. And I remember I was carrying like this chair, and we were walking on this pathway, and out of nowhere, dude, you just heard it, like and yeah, dude, and you can hear it, like hiss and like the rattle, but like it kind of like it wasn't coiled or anything. It kind of was in the pathway, like in front of us, maybe about a good 20 feet, and it was propped up, like tall.
Yeah.
At least it looked tall to me, and I was like, "Fuck that!" I fucking threw the chair, and we started running.
You threw the chair.
Dude, I got scared, dude, because I don't know how fast they are. Like, you know
dude.
what I mean? Like, I just saw her go, and I fucking, dude, I'm telling you, it looked to me, it looked like it was about maybe 4 feet, like
Fuck.
with his head up like this, dude. And I was like, nope.
Yeah.
That's what's up, homie.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, I've never like gotten that close of an encounter of a rattlesnake. I've heard them before, but I've never like seen one in person like that. So, because I mean, living up at that house on Gramercy, we're always getting snakes and like stuff like scorpions and shit like that.
That's like the
Yikes.
majority by the Dottie Trust. Right there, like there's always snakes, dude. There's even like signs like
Yeah.
to warn you.
That's rowdy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
It's crazy to think that like there's the walkways that are like surrounding the like kind of outside of the parks at Disney World. Like say if you were to park and instead of getting a tram, you'd walk. And the walkways are just they're standard walkways, a little bit of grass, and there's like a body of water not too far from where you're walking. And the signs, they're all over the place, dude. There's like one every, I don't know, 6 feet or so. And it says like, don't wander too close to the water. And it has like pictures or pictograms of like snakes and like crocodiles or alligators. It's like, fuck that, dude. Like,
Where's this at?
at Disney World.
Oh, Disney World. Oh,
Yeah, so like in Florida, like
yeah.
so, but I mean, like Orlando's, like when we were staying outside of that stuff, dude. I remember going to like a CVS, dude, and like the CVS was kind of like in the middle of this. It's just nothing but fucking empty lots with like swampy shit. Like it's literally the only thing that makes Orlando like not just a swamp. Is like Disney World, and then obviously the other parks that popped up. But otherwise, dude, like I felt like if I didn't like watch where I was going on my way back to the car from CVS, I'm gonna step on a fucking alligator, dude. You know what I mean? Like it just seemed like that they were that close, like in
Yeah.
the mix, because it's just that kind of murky on about. It's weird.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck
homie.
that. And they're mindless killing machines, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Just like humans.
Huh.
That's what's up. Did you guys watch anything in this past? We didn't record last week. It feels like we haven't recorded in a long time. That's what it feels like to me.
I think I've just been so busy, and like,
Yeah.
we did take like that week off.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I've been watching is Andor. So I finished Andor.
I'm
Yeah.
halfway through it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What episode are you on?
6.
Oh yeah, 6. Okay.
The episode I just watched, the ending is when Bix and Andor are walking away from that building as it explodes.
Got it.
That's where I'm at.
Got it.
Yeah.
On season 2, correct?
Yes. But yeah, other than that, I've caught up with Last of Us, so can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah, I've only been I'm like on episode, like when I tap back in, it would be episode 5
For Last of Us?
for Last of Us season 2.
You're basically caught up because the final episode's this Sunday, and that's episode 7. So
Yeah, I didn't realize how like short it was. Yeah. So I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to finish it. Like
Yeah.
I don't have Monday off, so I mean I'm probably gonna bang it out on Monday.
And then Jacob's down to do the episode with us. So
Sick. So that's gonna be fun.
yeah.
Yeah, I just been those are the only things I've been watching, and then like I read a book that I had been wanting to or I listened to a book that I've been wanting to check out for a little while.
Which one?
It's called
The Hungry Caterpillar.
Yes.
Dude, that shit's so hard. Like to read.
Oh.
No, it's called What Belongs to Caesar, a collection of a collection of essays on the kingdom of God, the state, and violence.
Oh, the one you sent me.
Mm-hmm. And it's by Cody Cook.
Yeah.
It's not very long, and it's like an anthology of like essays that just kind of examine, like text in like Bible that basically kind of aligns with like criticisms of the state and their use of violence, and how it's inherently not compatible with Christianity at the end of the day, because like Christianity is of self-sacrifice and to be of service, when the state is to satisfy yourself and to obtain like more power, you know. And obviously like the whole pacifism element to Christianity, you know, versus the state having to, you know, execute laws, like, or sorry, not execute, but what is it, enforce, you know, laws like by police or military and stuff, you know what I mean? So like therefore, you know, that's the violent nature of the state, you know. So it's just kind of like examining these things and how they kind of line up to look at it from like a political lens in a way, you know, how it's not this, you know, reducing the idea of Jesus to be this mascot for an agenda that like the state would have, when rather it's asking us to fit his agenda, which is to be of service and to sacrifice, you know. And like again, how like just it doesn't seem just inherently incompatible to like the state, you know. Like you can't really do both. You can't have your cake and eat it too, in that sense, is what this guy's saying.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good.
How long is it?
It's about 2 hours long if you listen to it, but
that's not bad.
No, it's not bad, dude. Like if you were to buy it on, I think you can buy it on Apple, and it's like $6. You know, it's pretty cool. The logo caught my attention. It's like the Jesus fish with the A.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like, that's up my alley, dude. You know, so just an interesting read. I like listening to that kind of stuff, like a little bit more nuanced, like understanding of how to like view the world through like an alternative, like faith-based view. Because I mean, like I don't really consider myself an orthodox like Christian type, you know. I mean, you guys are atheists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd argue that your guys' values and morals align more along the lines of that of a Christian or an actual Christian than the people who go around, you know, claiming to be, you know what I'm saying? So I just, obviously so those things kind of catch my attention. And I started reading another one that I had is a dissertation, but I haven't finished it because I haven't found an audiobook version. And reading that shit is, you know, hard to find the time and then like to sit there and fucking do it, you know, like, because I have to like pay attention. But yeah, Andor fucking blew my mind. I loved that series. I think it's like peak Star Wars, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got excited.
I'm liking so far what I'm seeing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
I was kind of like weird about like how the music sounded at first. You know, like it seemed too earthy. You know, like it didn't seem like in a galaxy far, far away. But I don't know. I now that I've finished it, I can kind of see the context and why they went that route. But I don't know. It got better over time. You know.
I think I'll be able to finish it by probably by Tuesday because I'm also off on Tuesday. So I had requested the day because Anna's daughter, she's promoting that day. So like I'm gonna be going to Nordavista. Damn, I'm gonna be on Nordavista's campus
That's
on
wild.
Tuesday. Yeah.
When was the last time you did that?
Sometime I want to say either last year or the year before when I went to one of her daughter's performances there. But that was just like in the parking lot and then went to the little auditorium like this. I think I'm gonna be like on the field, like the football field, or I don't know. We'll see.
Rowdy.
But damn, I lost what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I'll be able to finish Andor by then. I'm pretty sure because my plan is to finish this season and then I want to time it to where I watch the final episode and then watch Rogue One right after.
Hell yeah.
That's how I want to do it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching Rogue One again so that I can see it differently.
Yeah, because apparently it changes your view on it, I guess.
Well, just because I think that like the way that the writing like intentionally built lore into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, they did such a good job. I mean, it's a great series.
And you're gonna start the first season?
Yeah, as soon as I just need to finish the last episode of
Last of Us?
yeah.
Which is this Sunday.
So that'll be officially my next project. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's hard to watch shows.
It's a lot of stuff to watch right now too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I would imagine for you too. I mean, well, all of us, like we're pretty busy. So
Yeah, I'm busy as fuck, dude. So it just like, and a lot of the times, like when I do find that time, like I've said before, like I'm laying down, dude, and I end up waking up in the morning and my glasses are all fucked up and my phone is still like playing on some other shit, or it's like, you know, I just fall asleep, dude.
are you still watching?
Yeah, like it's you know, I can't make it because I'm just like depleted at the end of the day, you know. So
Yeah, and then like for me, it's usually like background noise type stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like I gotta watch it when like I have the capacity and the time to give it, you know, like to pay attention to it. Because sometimes like I'll get home and I just put it on just to put it on, and I'll be doing something at the house or something. Yeah, so, but I did. So okay, the reason I was unable to record last week was because I decided to spend the day with, or after work to spend the day with Anna and her son, and then the next day the same thing. I was gonna spend the day with them. We're gonna go see the new Final Destination movie. So in preparation for that, I rewatched all of the other ones.
holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna plan on doing that because they're on Hulu or Max.
Max.
One of those, but I know
wanna
that
say
all
Max.
5 of them.
Yeah,
are-
they're all 5 are on there. So I rewatched all of them. Like within the past like week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, I rewatched all of them. Ended up not going to see the new movie just because like her son was kind of like, oh, I don't want to go, or it was just we ended up staying home. So I haven't seen the new movie. But in rewatching, what was it? Have you guys seen the Final Destination movies?
Bro, I remember the number 5. That was the one that came out like when we were younger, right?
Number 5?
5 or 4?
5? No, 5 came out 2011.
Okay, then it was.
Dang,
before
is that big of a gap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 was 2011. 4 was the one like where the opening sequence is a racetrack. 3, the opening sequence is a roller coaster.
Yeah, I've only seen the first 2.
The last one I saw was the one with the logs on the truck.
That's part 2.
That's part 2.
That's part 2.
That's the last one I watched too.
That's the last one I've seen.
Yeah.
Man, there's a bunch.
There's 5.
And there's like
Crazy.
the third one's like a 3D one, right? Or when it was
Yeah.
released, it was 3.
Oh, dude. So I do want to talk about them. So, like, when I rewatched the first one, I was like, this still kind of holds up. Like, yeah, it's dated, you know.
The first one?
Yeah, but I noticed like a lot of like the deaths seemed plausible. Seemed like okay, that can happen.
Yeah.
Like it can be ruled off as like a freak accident the way this person died. And then like as the movies progressed, you could kind of see like, oh come on, like it's just everything's just so coincidental.
Yeah.
And it's like that would never happen. Like come on. Like that's way too perfect of everything aligning for this person to die in that way. And like by the time you get to the fourth one, that's where they were just like, we're just gonna show you cool death. But that one was filmed with the purpose of being in 3D, the fourth one. And I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
That one was a fucking chore to get through.
Really?
Like at least with the other ones, like the first three especially, like I was like, okay, this is just fun, you know, like especially part 2 and 3, like they're just fun movies to watch, you know, with very creative deaths, and like the gore is actually pretty cool, and like even like the practical effects and like the body parts and stuff, it looked cool.
Okay.
But then the fourth one, dude, it's just, it looks fucking terrible. Like
Like, what do you mean?
Like the CGI is terrible. Like everything, the sets are just, it looks like a CW show.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like the sets just look so bad, and the background, like the background actors were very obvious, like background actors, like where it's very obvious they're just like mouthing shit instead of actually talking. Like it was very obvious.
Yeah.
And just everything just looks like any transition from one scene to the next. It just, that's what it looked like. It's just like, okay, end scene, start new scene. There was no like seamless transition, and like the deaths were just stupid because everything was meant to be like thrown at you. So it was supposed to be 3D, and it just looked terrible. Like I'm not really a fan of 3D movies in the first place. So, but the acting was terrible. It just very like over dramatic, and I hated it, dude.
So the fifth one would be the last one that was made, right?
Yeah, that one was in 2011.
How does that one compare to number 4?
Oh, dude, it's a huge improvement.
Yeah.
Huge improvement. Like it's not that great of a movie still, but what saved that movie is the ending, because it has a twist ending. And that ending, I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, holy fuck, that's awesome. That is fucking awesome. So, do you guys care if I say what it is?
Yeah, I want to rewatch them.
You sure?
I was planning on doing it.
Okay.
Is it a major spoiler?
Are you a fan of the movies though?
I don't know. I don't remember them.
You don't remember?
I remember the first one. We
What did you
rewatch it.
What do you remember from the first? Like, did you like it or?
Yeah,
The first movie?
Yeah, and then of course the second one, I think it's probably the most famous.
The log. Yeah.
The logs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I didn't see any of the other ones.
Okay,
3,
well
4, and 5.
All right, so I think you could skip 4, dude. Like, it's so like out there and
Does it
stupid.
not tie into the rest of them?
Not at all.
Like, do the others do that?
Yeah, sort of.
So you don't need to watch them like in order. Like it doesn't tell like one.
Hey, my
long
boy,
story.
struggling over here. What's on your mind?
Because you
dude?
don't want spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I feel like he kind of spoiled it by saying that.
I will just say it's okay to skip 4.
Okay.
It's just so bad.
So you can skip it and it won't affect anything.
No, not at all. It won't affect anything at
All
all.
right, what do you think if you would have watched it in 3D, you would have liked it a little more?
No, because I don't like movies in 3D.
No, not at all.
not at all.
You've never seen a movie that you're like, damn, this is tight.
Yeah.
What?
Jackass 3D. I swear.
What about like on Star Tours?
It's okay. But that's more like, I don't see that as like I'm watching a movie, like because it's interactive. Like,
And it just adds depth to like,
yeah,
to the field of view in front of you.
Yeah.
That I get that.
but I like movies in 3D. Like I can't do it.
Yeah, when you're sitting there trying to get through like a 90-minute film.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. No, but this 4 is just fucking terrible.
What's your favorite one out of the 5?
So after rewatching them, I think, in my opinion, the best one is the first one, but my favorite one is the. Fuck! It's like a tie between the second and third one.
Really?
Yeah, and only because like, what I love about the first 2, specifically the first 2, is they do, like, connect the most. Just because like, the first one obviously this kid has a premonition and they all get off a plane, and so they survive this. The plane explodes, they survive, but then death starts taking them down one by one because they were supposed to die. Like that's the whole like plot, you know. And then what part 2 explores with that is it expands on it. So like the victims in part 2 were basically like, because those kids got off that plane, it started a domino effect that affected these people in part 2. Because like the premonition in part 2, the girl, she sees like this freak accident with these logs, but when she saves everybody and then they start going one by one, they're dying in backwards order than they were supposed to. Because in the first movie they die in the order they were supposed to on the plane, but in this one they're dying backwards. And so they start talking to each other and they realize like, because all those kids got off the plane and survived, it started this domino effect that made them survive certain things that they were supposed to die in. And so like the whole concept is like death is basically closing up its loose ends. So that's why it's working backwards. So like if part 2 were to end, like and they made no more, it would have been like full circle, like closed.
Yeah, because of the way that it went one way and then back the other. Okay.
Do you know anything about the new one at all or no?
Not necessarily. I've been hearing like mixed things about it too.
Yeah,
So.
I heard that it's actually a good movie.
Yeah.
And I like the concept because it's these people survived that were supposed to die, and they obviously they have a dream or something,
Yeah.
like they escape death, and then they have kids, so those kids shouldn't exist. So now like I think death has to come for those kids too. And I think that's what the new one is about.
Okay.
Like killing off like their
The
next generation.
Yeah,
And from what I've read, like it is also connected to the previous films.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know like what
Who's in it or-
yeah, like what the connection is. so.
Yeah.
it's out already.
Yeah, it came out last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came out last Friday. So I do want to watch it because like I said, I've been hearing mixed things about it. I've been hearing like it's stupid, but it's like really fun.
Which is the one that has a tar death?
The what?
Somebody gets covered like in hot oil or tar
There's no
on a bridge.
No?
I'm pretty sure it's
With hot tar?
yeah, or some oil or something like melts like somebody's like skin off.
No, that's not.
It's on a bridge, no? Am I
There's-
tripping?
The fifth movie, like the premonition, happens on a bridge.
Does somebody catch on fire or something? It was a funny death, dude. And it made me want to watch that one, but I don't remember what part it was.
There was a funny death.
Because I follow like a lot of gore pages and like
So-
they always post clips from like different movies, and that one was like one of them.
There was a fire, you said?
It was like in my mind, what I remember, because it was a while, it was like tar or like oil falling on someone.
Like it's boiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like,
No.
no, all right, maybe it was a different movie, but
Yeah, it was probably a different movie.
Hmm.
Because the only ones I can think of is like in the third movie, there's these girls that go tanning, and like the thing malfunctions and it overheats.
they get stuck in it.
And they get stuck in there and they burn alive, basically.
I feel like that's been like it happened in so many movies. Yeah.
And then in the fifth, is it the fifth movie? There's a guy who goes to like a spa to get a massage, and like candles are involved and acupuncture and
Catches fire. Or
yeah, there's that one. But as far as like hot oil or like or tar or something,
what? All right. What was the standout kill? Your favorite?
That's gonna be my question.
yeah.
Almost exactly.
Because I feel like the most memorable one is the logs. 'Cause that's one
Yeah.
that there's like memes about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well,
like-
okay. So without having to like call it out exactly what it is, do you know what it is and in which and just say what movie it's in?
Well, I mean, one popped in my head immediately.
Okay.
It was from the second movie. One of the characters gets smashed by a pane of glass that's like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He like running out to like scare some pigeons, and then there's like construction going on because they're replacing windows on this office building, and like the pigeons cause the construction worker to like freak out, like, oh shit, because they all fly at him,
Yeah.
and he accidentally hits a lever which drops the glass that he's holding. It's like a big ass thick pane of glass right on top of this like character and fucking smashes him.
It's all practical too. Huh?
Yeah, it's all practical too. You see everything, like basically the body explodes and just fucking guts
yeah.
and blood everywhere.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
That's what I will say about these movies. Like the gore is good. The gore is good,
Okay.
but
It's been so long, dude. I remember kind of like or vaguely in my head, In the second one, is there like a scene at like a carnival of some kind?
Carnival
Like some kind of like fair type thing, like where like
with fireworks.
something like that.
Somebody gets squished by like this like crane looking thing.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, that's the second one. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's the third one.
It's the third one.
That's the third one. Yeah.
I can't remember, dude.
The third one's with Mary Elizabeth Winstead,
Who's that?
actress, the one from 10 Cloverfield Lane, Scott Pilgrim, the with the purple hair.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I've never seen the third one in Up. Cause all I remember
The
is
opening sequence is the
first and
roller
second.
coaster, which I will say, big plot hole during that whole sequence, because the what causes the crash was one of the characters, like he has a video camera out, because he's like trying to be all fucking super creepy with the hot girls in front of him, and he's like trying to film them, but the fucking camera falls, lands on the track, causing one of the carts to derail, and that's what causes the whole crash. But because she sees this, tells everybody to get off, he gets off too. So what caused the crash then? And it still crashes. So I'm like,
That was the third one.
that was the third one. So when I saw that, I was like,
You said that to yourself?
I was like,
the solid point too.
But it's funny because I had saw like Evan was posting about that he was started watching them too, like to prepare for the new one.
Yeah.
And then I think it was either a text or a DM, but I was like, dude, the fourth one is a chore. And he's like, I had turned it off, I couldn't finish it. He's like, but I'm gonna finish it though.
Damn, it's that bad. I kind of want to just watch it just because I'm curious now.
It's maybe, but it's fucking bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like it is so bad, and not even bad to the point like you can still enjoy it. It's
Like,
just,
it's not.
It's like not fun.
Yeah.
Like it legitimately felt like a chore.
Like it's just like it sucks.
It's terrible. Like it's just not enjoyable.
Was there
Like-
any like cool deaths at all? That you're like, okay, this would have been better if it was a different
Funny?
movie.
There were some that were like just so dumb they made me laugh.
Yeah.
Is it like Madam Web bad?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say it's on that level.
Fuck that movie.
Madam Web fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Oh shit, I was gonna bring something up right now, and I can't remember. But the fifth one, I think, the fifth one like was a huge surprise. Like that's the one with the twist at the end, and dude, it came out of nowhere. That shit, like I haven't been surprised by a movie like in so long, and now that twist ending, I was like, holy shit, that's fucking awesome. It made me appreciate the whole movie. Like,
Are you
even
watching
more.
these for the first time?
No. Like I've seen all of them at least once. So the fourth and fifth one were a little more like just refreshers because those are the only ones I've only seen once each. So
Do you remember not liking the fourth one?
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, I do remember not liking the fourth one to the point where like I completely forgot who was in the movie, and then like once I put the movie on, like I was like, yeah, I don't remember any of these actors. And there's only one actress that I thought like was familiar to me, and I don't even remember her name now. So. I just remember one of the guys. He was in that show, What I Like About You, with Amanda Bynes. He was like her love interest. His death did make me laugh in part 4. He gets stuck at the bottom of a pool that's being drained, and his guts get sucked out through his asshole.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
Like Mac. It's Always Sunny.
But yeah, that's how he dies. And I was like, that's what's up.
Damn, I heard that that's actually happened to somebody or something like that.
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken, I heard that like recently. Somebody had like explained that.
No, I don't know.
And I was like, really? Like, yeah, it was like based off of some like old like story, like some folk thing.
Did you guys see the that video, that TikToker that got shot and
No.
died?
No, what the fuck?
It was all over. Like my my little niece showed me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was all over because she was live streaming and she got shot. But it looked so fake, dude.
Oh, the one in Mexico.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
She was like this big like influencer, like, you know, she's a big deal, and yeah, somebody like shot her while she was live streaming, and I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit looks stupid. And all the comments were like talking shit, and then it turned out that it was real.
It looks fake though.
It looks so fake, dude.
Nah, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
gets like shot in the stomach. Like you can see her see it coming.
Yeah, she gets shot in the stomach, and then if you look closely, you can see like the blood splatter on her head. She gets shot in the head too.
Yeah, yeah. She gets hit in the stomach. She's kind of like, oh, and she kind of like hunches over, and boom, like right in the dome.
Yeah.
Why? Like, what happened? Why?
Oh, I don't know. It was a big old scandal.
Yeah, I think I saw
Like
I was
her
reading,
friend set her up or something.
Yeah, I was reading something about. I can't recall though,
Yeah.
but it's wild. Like yeah, during a live stream, she was like in her own shit. She had like a shop,
Yeah.
like her own like spot. I don't know what she did, but could have been like a coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
But it was just
Super.
kind of funny. Like she was
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
someone died, homie.
dude, if you watched it, you'd be like, "This is the worst acting ever, dude."
You're an asshole, dude.
I mean, one could argue it's the best acting ever because she's dead.
That's true.
Method as fuck.
Dan. She's like,
Shout out
"Ah."
Dan Lewis. I also did watch The Emperor's New Groove.
Ah, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, I love that movie.
That's a dope movie.
That shit's so funny.
I haven't seen it in so long, dude.
Dude, that shit was making me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
Emperor.
The Groove.
The Groove. No, dude, Kronk, yeah, Kronk.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Right. Dude, when he's humming his own theme song, when he's like supposed to get rid of
Oh,
the
is he
body,
sneaking. He's sneaking.
and then like,
yeah.
and like he's hiding, he's all, and then he continues. Like,
Yeah, dude.
And they're like clearly looking at him, like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh,
He's
dude.
like, oh, the poison to kill Cusco, the poison we're gonna use to kill Cusco. You want me to get the poison? She's like, yes.
See, those are like the movies I can't wait to watch with Emily when she's a little older. That's a classic, dude.
Are you
Like-
guys gonna watch Lilo and Stitch?
I mean, she probably won't be that into it. Dude,
I want to see it.
I've been hearing bad things, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
surprised.
every live action,
but
like,
so
Stitch
there-
looks good though.
okay, so I saw this video. There's this TikToker I follow. She goes by Stoobs, I think, but she like reviews movies and shit. She had posted this long ass video about the movie because she went to go see it, and she's also a person that's very vocal about like she does not like the live action remake. She thinks that they're like soulless and like there's no
they're cash grabs, dude.
yeah, like you could tell like it's just a cash grab. But anyway, so she talks about the movie and she said like this one just stoops to a level that she like upset her. And then she's like, if you don't want spoilers, like I'm gonna like leave this video now. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, because they do a lot of big changes in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess I won't say like the big spoiler that when she said it, I was like, that fucking sucks. Now I do want to watch the movie now just because I want to see how all that plays out, what she says. But one of the things that she did say that I do want to mention is what's the character's name? Do you know the character's names? Like, are you pretty familiar?
I can try to recall.
What's the name of the character that's like there to hunt Lilo down or Stitch to take him back?
Oh, that main alien.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
he kind of looks like a shark, like a buff shark almost.
He looks like a big ass Stitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in a way. But I guess he's not in the movie. Like, there's
The guy who created him.
is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the character's name.
Or wait.
The one like there like to hunt him down to take him back.
Yeah, that was the doctor, right?
He's like big and buff, and he looks like a shark, in the way I remember.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I guess he's not in the movie.
Yeah, because the way I remember it was the doctor who created Stitch.
No, you think
was-
about the two little like goons that go after him.
Yeah.
But there's one that's like
Yeah,
behind.
that tall one with the deep
Yeah.
voice. You know, yeah, he does look like a shark.
Yeah, I guess he's not in the movie.
Is
then
Mr. Bubbles in the movie?
Which one's Mr. Bubbles again?
He's like the big buff black guy that wears
Oh, I
the
don't know.
sunglasses. He's like super mysterious.
Oh yeah, he's in the trailer.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen the trailer.
But yeah, and then like the two goons,
Mm-hmm.
they're like in their human disguises, like 90% of the movie apparently.
That's fucking lazy, dude.
Yeah, and
That
then,
is-
But dude, like when she talked about like the big change they made for the movie, I was like, it legitimately upset me.
What's a big change?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You sure?
I don't give a shit. I mean, like, unless people listening care.
Nani gives up Lilo. She gives up custody of Lilo at the end of the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
To go with Stitch or what?
No, to go to the mainland to go to school to be a marine biologist. So she leaves Lilo in Hawaii.
With who?
I guess a neighbor.
Hell yeah, dude.
Stupid ass bitch. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild. I mean, I'm interested. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, I'm interested to see like how that plays out. Because,
Yeah.
like, at face value, like, that sounds
Dumb.
like trashy, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like to write a character who would do that and like,
Yeah.
And I guess they take away the whole, like, they're both hurting from losing the parents. It's only like Lilo that's hurting, and Nani just traumatized and stressed out because she has to take care of her.
I like that approach, but like, I kind of liked the opportunity for them to bond. Because I mean, like, even in the cartoon, it kind of seems that way. Like they just, like,
But they don't. From what she says, like I said, I haven't seen the movie. From what she says, there's no like, Nani doesn't show any of that she's hurting about her parents.
really.
It's mostly like, I guess her being upset and like stressed and traumatized that she has to take care of her little sister now.
He doesn't want to because she's not
That's
ready.
what it seems
She's
like.
not ready. Yeah.
And then she just fucking gives her up at the end of the movie.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. I'm curious to see how like that.
And apparently the CGI is like worse in the movie than like
On the
I guess
trailer?
the trailers look better,
Really,
supposedly. Yeah.
that's crazy. See, now I want to see it
Yeah.
because like I really want to see it now because I mean because I like how you said like it's the curiosity
Yeah.
of like how they play that out.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I love Lilo and Stitch. That movie's tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought that movie was mad fun.
Yeah.
You know, particularly like watching Stitch like fuck shit up.
So yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do want to see it though, just to see how that plays out, the ending.
Yeah, man, I can't even remember the last movie I saw in the movie theaters. I think it was
Yeah, me too. Well, Minecraft for me.
Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was I think War of the Rohirrim. That was the last one
Nerd.
in December.
I think mine was Memoir of a Snail, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's been that long.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
Mm-mm.
Dude.
Not yet.
Oh man, that movie.
Got you.
Dude.
You need a minute, dude.
Like,
Dude, when I watched it, I literally said this is my favorite movie of the year.
Really?
And something else, I don't remember what I chose, but it was up there, dude. It sucks that it flew under the radar because I feel like everyone needs to see that movie. Everyone.
Interesting.
this is my 5th favorite movie of all time, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta watch it for sure. I've just been prioritizing the other stuff, you know.
You're gonna cry, dude.
Oh, for sure, dude. I'm like, dude. I'll cry during fucking American Idol, dude. Like sometimes they be
That's
having
gay.
like these backstories. I don't know. Sometimes they have like endearing moments. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you know, yeah, dude. Like,
I didn't even cry in my previous breakups. But I'm over here crying.
Memoir of a Snail?
Memoir of a Snail. No, and it's like not even because it is sad. It has sad like a majority of it is very like heartbreaking. But I would say that ending is like beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's such a beautiful that's what made me sob.
really?
Like, and it was the kind of crying where I was like laughing because I'm like, why I'm fucking crying right now. So I start kind of like laughing and like I have like fucking tears coming out of my eyes. But that to me, that ending is fucking beautiful. But it is like everything in the movie. You're just like, fuck, man.
Yeah. It's very melancholy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it does such a good job, especially with the main character, just like flushing it out.
Dude.
And you're just 100% in to like support her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like every little like hurdle that she needs to jump over, like is just like you're there for her, dude, and you just feel it with her. everything she goes through, and it will fucking, it's a tearjerker, dude. Yeah.
I'm down.
Especially if you're like, which I would imagine you are, like a person that has felt like
Feelings?
an outsider. Well, I mean, just like an outsider.
Yeah,
Or
like
just a person like, oh, like I kind of don't belong. You know what I mean?
yeah, like I don't really, there's everyone else, and then there's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it's like I don't ever want to watch this movie again.
Oh shit. Okay. That's how I felt about I Am Sam. I remember seeing it one time, and I couldn't. Like it was a hard watch. I was just a mess, Like, but that's what I liked about it though. You know, because I mean, for me, I watch because I like the way that it like. I watch movies and stuff like that because of the way that it invokes emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. That sounds awesome.
Dude, for me, that movie is always gonna be Grave of the Fireflies, dude.
I haven't seen that one.
That movie is gonna fuck you up, dude. I never want to rewatch that movie, dude. And I feel like I have a pretty strong tolerance, but that movie I was like, nope, never again, dude.
Which one was that one? The Grave of the.
Grave of the Fireflies, the Studio Ghibli film.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Are the Ghibli movies still on Max? Because I remember they had them all on there for a while.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I can actually check right now. You know what I'm saying?
But you should watch it, dude.
I think I might even have the Steelbook.
Yeah. Well, if you do, yeah, you should watch it, dude, because that would be a movie that I'm interested to see what you think about it, dude.
Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few Ghibli films. I haven't watched them.
Yeah.
The only ones I've seen are Ponyo, Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, and I think that might be it, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. Grave of the Fireflies.
Is Princess Mononoke
Yeah.
a Ghibli film?
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite one.
So when I was buying all the Ghibli steelbooks, I bought Perfect Blue with them because I thought it was part of them.
Oh, you just got it, like,
Yeah, I just got.
you never seen it before?
I had never seen it before.
Oh.
But like, I was like, I know that title, but I was like, it was with the steelbooks next to all the Ghibli films, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it with
Take
it.
it with it.
Yeah, and then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, I remember this movie. Or not, I don't remember this movie, but I remember why the title felt so familiar. Darren Aronofsky loves that movie, and he like kind of recreates a lot of the scenes from that movie in his films, specifically in like Black Swan and Requiem for a Dream. So like in Requiem for a Dream, when Jennifer Connelly's character is in the tub and she like screams as she's like her head's underwater, that's directly taken from Perfect Blue. Have you ever seen Perfect Blue? Dude, that movie's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an anime, but I thought it was a Ghibli film. Like I thought it was part of all that.
Oh, okay.
It's on Netflix.
What is it?
Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah, that's a good movie, dude. I remember they would show it a lot in high school too. Like, I think we had to write like an essay on it. But yeah, it's a hard watch. But I remember I think Dilo and Hector were like obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if this movie got them to watch like an anime like that, like, then you know it's good.
Damn, fucking Tree Kids.
I know, dude.
Another like anime that always gets suggested to me, or like as Akira. I still,
Dude.
I know Eddie's always telling me.
Dude, that
still haven't
seen it.
fucking
I haven't seen it
movie, dude. Oh my god, dude.
It's crazy because like how impactful it actually is.
I
Especially,
think it's the most important anime of all time, dude.
like
Really?
there's this new movie coming out called F1. I don't know anything about it, and the only reason I know about it at all is because the movie poster for it, for like the promotion of it, is like a Akira ripoff.
Okay.
Yeah, like the whole like like the motorcycle and
The guy in the
character.
middle? Yeah.
Yeah, like so they did that, but with like the Formula One car and the character walking away from it.
That's sick.
It looks tight. Yeah,
Dude.
it looks fucking tight.
That movie still holds up, dude. Like it.
And then the whole like the more like the scene of the motorcycle kind of gliding to make it looks like making a U-turn or something.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. He's like skidding.
How much that's been copied in film. Like because I was watching this video about it. I've never seen the movie, but
There's a few documentaries on it, dude, and it's mind blowing. Like the behind the scenes is just as like engaging as the movie. Like it's so like cool to watch. Like all the
That's
artists,
sick.
all the hand draw, all the fucking work that went into it.
All the
dude.
hand jobs?
All the hand jobs
the hand
in it,
jobs,
you know.
No, but that is one like I always tell myself like I gotta watch that one. I don't for some reason.
That's how I was, dude. I put it off for so long, dude. And when I finally did watch it, I'm like, why the fuck did I wait, dude?
Because another one is Ghost in the Shell. That's another one I've been wanting to watch. I've never seen.
I've seen parts of it because I had a friend who was really into those kinds of movies. That's how
Yeah.
I got turned on. Like that's how I know about series like Fooly Cooley and like Cowboy Bebop and stuff
Cowboy
like that.
Bebop is sick.
I'm just like vaguely familiar with that stuff through that dude. But yeah, like I've never really, like I can't really recall like Ghost in the Shell like in its entirety, just bits and pieces.
Yeah, like because I've seen the live action one with Scarlett Johansson,
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about that
Yeah.
movie, dude.
and it's not bad. Like I think Michael Pitt is in it as well.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
No,
Mm-mm. I remember the
I-
trailer though.
I remember thinking like, oh, this isn't a bad movie. Like, but fans of the anime fucking hated it.
I can see.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know.
I could have sworn I saw something recently. I don't know if it was true or not, but they like had proved for like an Akira live action or a sequel.
Oh, I
of
remember
kind.
seeing something like that.
I can't
Something
even
like that.
see that like being pulled off, dude. Like,
Well, I think people say live action, but then like it's not. It's just like CGI.
yeah.
Kind of like how they're like, oh, the live action like Lion King. And it's like where
It's still animated.
it's
Oh, I
all
see what
it's
you
all
mean, yeah.
animated, you know. Like I when I saw that, it was like on like a post, and immediately that came to mind is like I pictured it in my head like that, like not so much like live action, but just like a more
yeah.
CGI rendering of
But-
an anime.
I feel like Akira, like it's like on the same level as like I feel like Dragon Ball Z. Like there's no way to pull that off with live action. There's just no way. Like the way their hair is and all that. Like it's too out there to be portrayed as like humans. Like in real life. Like there's just no way to do it, dude.
They should. I could totally see like a Dragon Ball Z movie done like in the similar style of like that latest Ninja Turtles movie and like
Like we're still kind of animated.
yeah, kind of, and then like the into the Spider-Verse ones.
Mm.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like I could see them pulling something off like that
Yeah.
and having it work, you know, because then you
I can see that.
you can keep like the integrity of the characters and how they look like traditionally, but also kind of play with like some of the hair, like give it a little bit more like detail in like the individual strokes or whatever, you know. I can picture that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not so much like live action though, like with
Yeah.
the person's face, you know, like
Yeah, I feel like with anime, like because their faces and everything, they're so like they
Well-
have so much expression on their faces, and it's hard to like translate those like movements onto like live action.
I could see like ones that are like say Spirited Away, because they have like a more humanistic like look, you know.
Yeah,
Like Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z, they have much more exaggerated features, like the way that like their noses are super small, and they have like the really big like pronounced like brows, you know,
Yeah.
and the shape of the eyes and how like wide they are. Like you're not, it's not gonna look right if it's like a human being trying to pull off that
Yeah.
look, you know. It's not as convincing.
I still haven't seen the live action one. The
Evolution.
Yeah, dude.
I remember seeing
With
it.
all the white actors in it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it, and I was like,
I seen clips
Nope.
though, and it looks fucking hilarious.
It
dude.
looks hilarious. We should watch it, dude.
There's like
"Is it the dude from?"
Dude, we should watch it on the projector.
Dude, let's do it, bro. I'm so down. Let's do it.
Oh,
Isn't the guy
man.
from Shameless in that movie? He plays Goku, right?
Yeah, and the girl, Fiona. She's like the love interest.
Really? Like,
I don't know. I've never watched. I didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball. so
Really?
I don't know the characters.
oh man,
yet.
I used to have like, I don't. Do you remember when I used to have like the all the fucking sets, dude, on DVD?
Oh yeah, yeah.
bro. I loved that show growing up. Dragon Ball Z was like that was my shit. I tried
Dragon
to
Ball Z.
yeah, I tried to put Joseph onto it. Like, it's too slow, man. You know?
Yeah.
Because like,
The only time I would ever watch it. Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
The only time I would ever watch it was from what I remember, it was like when on the Spanish channels. And
Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, and it would be in Spanish.
That thing was massive in Mexico, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, dude.
I remember I would go to Mexico and every kid would have like Dragon Ball Z shirts. Every single person, dude.
And the one that I would see, it was a little kid. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
it's like Goku, but when he's younger.
That's what it looked like to
That's
me.
Dragon Ball.
Okay, that's the one that would come on.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Goku is a child, and then Dragon Ball Z, or I think he's younger.
Unless he's talking about like Gohan or.
I don't know. I just remember.
yeah,
I
unless
just
you're
remember the
Gohan.
main character was a kid, and I was like, "Is that Goku?" Because I didn't. That's the only character I knew.
Yeah, that's probably Dragon Ball then.
Yeah, if it was, yeah. So Goku was a kid in Dragon Ball, and then he was an adult in Dragon Ball Z, and then Gohan is his son. He was a kid, and then Piccolo was the antagonist in Dragon Ball, while he became like an ally during Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, but again, like I don't know, it wouldn't translate well. That's why I remember not being fond of the one that we did get. You know, I could have sworn,
dude.
I could have sworn I seen another one like that. Oh no, there's a Tekken movie.
There is.
Yeah, there's one. I looked at, like, you know, you can view the trailer. I saw the trailer. I didn't even make it through the trailer. I didn't finish it. I was like, nope. I just turned it off and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching
Just
this
watch
shit.
The Protector. Eddie Gordo's in it.
I would much rather do that. Yeah, dude, that's basically.
Yeah, the guy they pasted Eddie Gordo off.
Yeah, Lateef Crowder, dude.
Yeah, there we go. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah, that was the main inspiration behind that character. Yeah, no, dude, that's such a good fucking fight scene. I love that fucking scene.
I love that movie, dude.
That's a good movie, dude. That's another one we should watch on Projector.
You know who's in that movie that I didn't even realize?
We should watch The Protector on the Projector.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's his name? Nathan Jones. He used to be a wrestler, but now he became an actor. He's like the big white bald guy.
Yeah.
He's in Fury Road. He's like the bald one with like the fucking kid shit on his car.
Oh, that weird.
Yeah. Like the big buff one, like bald.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Protector?
Mm-hmm. I love that movie, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
that final fight scene, like between Tony Jaa and like that big white guy, that's Nathan
The one
Jones.
he gets sliced up with the elephant bones.
I think so. Yeah.
He slices
his ligaments or
all his
something?
ligaments, dude.
Yeah.
It makes him like, ugh, and he crumbles.
That has that very like famous like one take scene.
Oh,
where he's
the
going up
staircase?
the stairs.
Oh, dude, that
Dude,
shit
that
is-
shit's so tight.
Bro,
The rehearsal
That's-
for that must have taken
I'm
months, dude.
so curious. But I know that Tony Jaa did a lot of his own like stunts and choreography. Like he was like heavy, like he like pulled a lot of his own weight in that element. But I mean, I just felt like watching Tony Jaa movies, dude. It was just different from.
Yeah.
But again, it's Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more intense and hard hitting as opposed to like Jackie Chan. Like like Joseph likes Tony Jaa. It's funny because he'll confuse the two because he's racist like that.
Confuse him and Jackie
Like
Chan.
Jackie Chan, yeah. I mean, I feel like he knows who they are by looking at them now. But to him, I don't think he sees the difference in like the fighting styles. You know, like one being like kind of a spin off of like a Peking opera, and the other one just being straight up like Muay Thai, a little bit more like heavier fucking hits and elbows and knees and shit. When dude is a little bit more agile and like, you know, it looks more circusy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've always been drawn to, because I didn't know that like there's like a Thailand market for that back in the day or anything like that. Because I loved like kung fu films like growing up. But dude, Tony Jaa was like, I don't know. I remember seeing what's the first one? Ong Bak.
Ong Bak.
I saw that one at Kyle Turner's house years ago, dude. And they were just playing it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it just caught my attention, bro. And I watched it, and I was like, "I need to know who that dude is and what other movies he has."
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in those movies that, like, if anybody else was in it, like, they would have to have like some form of like ropes or like some kind of weird stunt work, and it's like, now this guy is like, he can leap that high, he can do all these things, dude. It's
dude.
crazy.
That's what I loved about those movies too. And then even in like the Jackie Chan ones, like like at the end of the movies or like on special features, you could see them like trying to
The bloopers.
yeah, like the bloopers, like
dude.
trying to work that shit out, and like, you know, and you can see like, dude, that's hard
Yeah, dude. That guy was fucking himself up for those movies,
for
dude.
sure, dude.
Did you ever watch the Police Story movies? The first two?
Dude, it's been a while. Those are OG movies of his. I've seen
Yeah.
like The Drunken Master and shit like that. I've seen a lot of those. Of course, like, you know, Shanghai Noon and stuff. But no, I haven't.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, Joseph likes those movies. He thinks they're funny.
Rush Hour is hilarious, dude.
Dude, it's a funny movie, but it has good action, dude. When's the last time you seen Shanghai Noon?
Oh, it's been a while, dude. The one thing I remember from that movie is when he's trying to come up with like a cowboy name, and he's like John Wayne. He's like John Wayne. That's a terrible cowboy name.
The terrible, yeah, John Wayne.
Chun Wayne. Yeah.
John Wayne. That's a terrible cowboy name, dude.
And then I remember them being buried in the dirt, and like I think there's like ants or something coming towards them. And he's like,
Yeah. He digs himself out with chopsticks.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
And they get drunk in the bathtub.
Yeah, they're playing the drinking game.
Yeah.
And then the horse gets fucked up.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's like, wow, what's wrong with my horse? Is he dead? they're all fucked up. the way he calls his horse. Dude, it's so funny. Oh, dude. And he had like that badass like Native American wife, dude. It's like, that's your wife? Gosh.
I remember for a while. Have you ever seen Jackie Chan play a villain?
Oh, wasn't there one like recently he did? I haven't seen it yet, but I've just seen like the thumbnail and like the like bits from like trailers and stuff. Or like him and like what's his name, Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah, I think the two of them are in it.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, he wants to get like revenge, like on from like his daughter's death or something like that, and then like they like the authorities don't seem like motivated to help him, so he just goes like Batman mode on it, and ends up becoming like the what seems to me like the main antagonist. But I mean, again, I haven't seen it, so I could be wrong.
So, after I had watched Mission Impossible Fallout, the one with Henry Cavill, that has like that famous bathroom fight scene. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Have you seen Mission Impossible Fallout?
I've only seen Mission Impossible 1.
Dude,
I've seen like parts of the other ones, but like it just wasn't one that like ever
No.
I remember grabbing my
No.
attention. I'm fucking up.
part 1, cool. Part 2, okay, yeah, it's okay. Part 3 is the same. Well, it's pretty cool. Once they took that, like it was like they weren't making Mission Impossible movies anymore, and then it came back with Rogue Nation. Like, oh shit, like this is getting real. And from then on, dude, it's just up.
Really?
Fallout, though, like to me, that's the peak, because I think there's two movies more after that, and then the newest one just came out, which is like the final one. But after watching Fallout, that bathroom fight scene, it's Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill versus this one guy. It's fucking hard hitting. Like there's no jump cuts. Everything's in frame. Like it's brutal.
Damn, that's sick.
But after watching that fight scene, I was like, you know what? Because Tom Cruise is known for doing all his own stunts and shit. It's in these movies specifically. I was like, I hope Mission Impossible, like if they're continuing to make these, I want to see Jackie Chan in one of these.
Ooh.
And I would love to see him as a villain.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, the Mission Impossible movie, the last one just came out, so.
Yeah.
But I would have loved to have seen that, to like see Tom Cruise and Jackie Chan go at it like that.
It was cool seeing like Henry Cavill like fuck shit up too.
Dude.
I like how he cocks his muscles.
That's where that famous, because there's a scene where like he takes his, because they're in suits, he takes his blazer off and he goes like this, but it looks like he's like cocking his arms, because after he does that, like his sleeves kind of get tight, so his like muscles kind of bulge.
Yeah.
And he just starts fucking them up, like. So
That's
it looked
kind of badass.
It looked, dude. You got to put it on you once we're done. You got just that scene.
Okay.
It's fucking brutal.
Okay.
But to me, like that's the best Mission Impossible movie.
Okay.
It's Fallout. But they've all from Rogue Nation on, they've been so good.
I just remember thinking the first one was boring. Like I saw it when I was young. When I was a young
It's
dude.
probably a product of its time, dude.
It's a product of its
yeah.
time.
It was very like espionage. And,
Yeah.
like,
And it was like the bump, 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 bump. And I'm just like,
nah, the new ones
I don't
are
know,
nothing
dude.
like that.
Yeah, the new ones are
It's
nothing
like
like that.
watching like old James Bond movies and watching new ones, like the Daniel Craig ones. And the new ones are good, dude. Like they're so good. But you
Really?
watch like what's that actor's name?
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, like those are fucking silly, dude.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
What
but
you mean.
the Mission Impossible movies are really good, dude, and yeah, I think you would like them. But like he said, like 4 and up, those are like the shit.
Yeah. Once they started getting a subtitle instead of being like part 4 or 5, they started getting subtitles. So it's Rogue Nation, Fallout. I don't even remember
And-
the other ones.
And a lot of those stunts in those movies are like he always has to go like bigger, like than the last
Yeah.
movie. So he does like in Fallout, he does that famous jump.
Oh, from one roof to
I
the
forgot
other.
what they call it. It's when you jump off a plane, but you're not like at like parachute height.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when he breaks his ankle.
Oh no,
And
that
it's-
too. Yeah,
yeah.
it continues. No, and like I forgot how many times they had to reshoot that, and I think like he had like a small window, and like, it's just crazy, dude. And,
I
like,
saw something recently, like on Instagram, where it showed like from like they were filming. I don't know what movie it was. It could be. I assume it's like a Mission Impossible, but it was like somebody was filming them filming,
Uh-huh.
and it was just like proof that he does all his own stunts, and it showed like the way that it looks like in the movie, and in real life how they're filming it from their perspective, and it was him hanging onto the outside of a plane.
that's
that-
Fallout, isn't it?
No, that's the one that came out prior to the one that just came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like literally, it's like beat for beat. Like it just looks like the same exact footage, but like one just has like that final like
Yeah.
filter over it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that motherfucker's holding onto an airplane.
Yeah. He even filmed a promo for it for movie theaters to play like turn off your cell phone, like that shit.
Yeah, he's nuts.
He's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
But this one that just came out, it's the final one, supposedly. Like that's it. So
Like, is that it for that franchise and like him being that guy? Because
So
I mean,
he was recently asked this question.
Okay.
And he said absolutely not. For the franchise, yes. But he said he's gonna keep doing action movies until his body no longer allows him to.
yeah.
I think what he said was like, I'll do it until I'm at 100 if I can.
Damn, how old is he?
He's old, dude.
He's in his 60s.
He's in his 60s. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that shit up. I'm curious.
Nah, dude, you're fucking up, homie. Rogue Nation and On, like, great movies.
I was browsing the other day or yesterday actually, and I saw like for Tears of the Sun,
Oh, I remember that movie.
and I had asked Alexis because she likes military films.
Yeah.
That is one genre that I know that she will get interested in watching it. I was like, oh, have you seen this one? She said she hasn't, so I kind of broke down the synopsis for her. She's like, well, that sounds interesting. So I look forward to rewatching that because I love that movie. You know,
I haven't seen it in a long time.
yeah, dude, it's good. Like, do you like military movies? Like,
Yeah. It depends.
I mean,
Small
no,
soldiers.
Huh?
Small soldiers.
Small soldiers.
Yeah.
yeah, like
The Gorgonites,
not
yeah.
all of them are like
Yeah.
done well.
You seen Hacksaw Ridge?
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
yeah, that's
That
a good
movie's
movie.
really good.
I love that movie.
What about 1917?
Haven't seen that one.
That one is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the other World War. Oh, the World War One movie I saw was
With Dunkirk.
the All Is Quiet.
Oh, on the Western
West-
Front. I
Western
still
Front.
haven't seen it,
I
dude.
haven't seen that one
movie's-
yet.
Dude,
I saw like the first 5 minutes. I'm like, damn.
it's
I need to finish it.
my favorite part of that was I thought they did a really good job at showing like fascist Germany before the fascist Germany that we are all
Familiar with?
more familiar with.
Yeah.
Like because like the like fascist Germany of World War II was just trying to reinstate the glory of the German Empire of the time during World War One. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like it shows like some like where they're like kind of like indoctrinating like young men that you want to fight for your country, like to make Germany great again kind of thing, you know what I mean? And they bite onto it, and then
Make Germany great.
yeah, you know, so and so now and then you see these them go into like, dude, it's hell, and like and you can see them like and they're acting in their face, like, damn, I've been duped, you know, like I was
Yeah.
suckered into like finding purpose and a sense of glory by doing this, but this is all like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, it's a brutal movie too. But 1917 is the other one that's that one. Dunkirk. I just for whatever reason, dude,
You couldn't get into it?
I couldn't finish it. Like it was too slow, too slow for me. I don't like, and that's normally not a problem I have. But just for whatever reason, I was just like, I feel like I need this, or maybe it's not at the right time when I was
Yeah.
watching it. You know what I mean? But like I had nothing going on. Like I was like locked in. I was just like, I don't know. I feel like something's supposed to be happening, but like nothing was happening fast enough.
Did you ever see Apocalypse Now?
I've never seen that one though.
Dude, you seen it?
A long time ago.
Dude, that movie.
It's been a while. It's funny because like I own 2 versions of it, so but it's been a while since I watched it.
Dude, yeah, that movie is insane, dude. That movie's wild, dude. Like all the shit that happens, dude. Like to me, like what's his name? Charlie Sheen's brother,
Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen.
Oh no, Emilio Estevez.
Oh yeah, it was Emilio.
Yeah, Martin Sheen is his dad. Wait, it's
No,
Martin
no,
Sheen.
yeah, it is Martin Sheen.
Yeah, that's his dad.
That's his
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah, that's his dad.
Oh shit. What do you call it? Dude, he is him and fucking Marlon Brando, dude. And if you watch,
even though like Marlon Brando was a nightmare on that set.
yeah, he refused to memorize his lines.
Really?
And like they cut out so many scenes that he was supposed to do out of it. Like
Yeah.
it was just a nightmare. There's a documentary, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a pretty famous documentary about it, and just about how much of a nightmare it was to film that. And I think it holds the record, Apocalypse Now, for being like the longest shot movie ever.
Because of the delays due to like Marlon Brando being difficult.
No, not just that, but what's his director?
Wasn't it Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah, like he just went nuts. Like he went way over like
Budget
the
or
schedule that he was supposed to be done by, and he just kept shooting and shooting. Like there's just the documentary is fascinating, dude. Like
Who's the one that almost died? Like for real? Somebody had like a heart attack or something.
I think it was
Martin Sheen?
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of I think he did have a heart attack or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, and so I think that caused a lot of the delay too. But yeah, it's crazy. That movie's like, but that's one of those movies, dude. You watch, and you're just like, it just pumps you up. You're like, oh fuck, dude. Like, there's some crazy fucking people in that movie, dude. And it's insane. Like, there's wild characters, dude. And then freaking what's his name's in it too? The guy from Easy Rider.
Oh, Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper's in it. His character is fucking goofy too, and yeah, it's just like
It's a pretty stacked cast.
yeah, and
Oh,
like the
wow.
Like, they're
storyline
all
is so
young, too.
simple.
Yeah.
The storyline is so simple, dude. They just sent Martin Sheen to eliminate this rogue soldier that went MIA, and just kind of stayed with the tribes there, and it's just he made that his fort, and he just has like all these people under his
Oh,
shadow,
shit,
dude.
okay.
That's all it is. He just has to go find him, eliminate him, and it's insane, dude. The visuals are fucking insane too.
Also has that iconic like helicopter shot.
Where they use real napalm, dude. It's fucking that scene is wild.
Did he
Dude.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of sick.
yeah, dude.
I mean, that's how you accomplish like filming napalm.
That's where the famous line, like, I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Damn.
That's where it comes from.
That hits different now. that I know
Yeah,
that.
dude.
That's tight. I had that buddy that I told you that was really into anime. I remember that dude like figured out how to make napalm out of like styrofoam.
What the fuck?
So he was like, dude, come over.
What the fuck?
And then he's like, dude, I made napalm. And then he was taking little pieces. He said, we have to use little pieces or else it's going to get like crazy. And he would take these little pieces. He'd use, I don't know what his concoction was. And then he would light that shit. And I'm like, bro, this is going to be really bad. Like he almost like set the whole ass like backyard on fire. I'm like, I'm going home, dude. Same dude who did
What's this person's name and address?
he would come like when I'd hang out with him, dude. He would have fucking like RC cars that he would make into battle bots, and then we would make battle bots, dude.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, this is the guy that recorded the "Hit 'Em Where It Hurts" thing in my room.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I almost said his name.
Jeremy. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
His name was Jeremy. Yeah,
It was
that,
8142 Cypress Avenue, Riverside, California.
no, I just remember like just he was a wild ass like metalhead kid, dude. That's just funny.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
No, but yeah, it's funny because I always think of that line from that movie, and I think of like that memory that I have of him like trying to show me like this fucking bootleg like napalm that he made.
No,
That's like
crazy.
that's what happens in my brain for both ways. Do you like military movies though?
Yeah, dude. One of my favorite movies is Come and See.
Which one's that one?
That one, they consider it the scariest non-horror film of all time. And dude, that's another movie that like I don't ever want to rewatch again because it's really hard to watch,
Yeah.
and it takes place. I don't remember the exact year, dude, but the main character is this young kid who's he's excited to go to war, like fucking, oh yeah, this is what I gotta do, like
Yeah.
I'm stoked on it.
Yeah, like Steve Rogers.
And dude, and then of course he sees the fucking reality.
Yeah.
And throughout the movie, dude, you can see his physically his body just change, his face change by the end of the movie, and it's kind of artsy. I posted a clip before a couple times on what do you call it, on Instagram, where the director's talking about it. He's like, and same thing, like just like all these other fucking movies I love, the director's like, I think I went too far. And he was like, this was a really dark movie. And he's like, but I feel like it needed to be made. He's like, I don't have any regrets about it, but like it definitely is from a really dark place in my mind. And it's a hard watch, dude. But it's fucking dope movie, dude.
Is it like Vietnam, World War II, like a more modern?
No, World War II.
Okay.
But it like a lot of the shit that they picked, it does it in a weird way where like you're kind of seeing it through the point of view of this like young kid. Like there's a scene where they keep all these people trapped in this house, men, women, family. Well, it's not a house, like a farm kind of like barn thingy, and they light it on fire, and you can just hear the screams and shit. And they force him to watch. Like they physically hold his head, and they're just like fucking with him.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's really hard, dude. And like at the very end of that movie, dude, he sees this poster of Hitler, and it's like smashed, and he sees the reflection, and like by that side, like it zooms in on his face, and he's just like huge bags under his eyes. He's just defeated.
Damn.
And he sees that picture, and then it goes into like this little montage of real pictures of Hitler when he was a baby, a kid, like innocent pictures.
Yeah.
And it just like
before he could even be considered a monster.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And it's just meant to show you like the humanity of even the worst people ever,
Yeah.
like, and it's just like
That's tight, because I think about that kind of stuff a lot. Like,
it's so interesting.
Yeah,
dude, and
that's a dope ass like to kind of see that like on a film.
What's this movie called again?
Yeah, was it?
Come and see.
Come and see.
I'll send you. There's
Yeah.
this very like short like video essay that some guy did, and he goes into it, and it's not that long. It's like 15 minutes. I think you would enjoy it because he talks about that, especially that end scene, where he kind of like breaks it down and tells you like, okay, this is what I got. This is what this represents to me, and blah blah blah. And he goes in depth about it, and like it's just it's a fucking great movie, dude. And
When was it released?
I don't remember what year.
So I've seen clips of this movie. I've never seen it. Directed by Elem Klimov, 1985.
Oh, okay.
It's
This is it, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be whack.
It's anything pre 2000s.
As far as streaming, you could rent it like on Amazon, Fandango, or YouTube.
Okay.
But it has a pretty high rating on Letterboxd of 4.6.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that like critics like rave about it. They think it's such an important film, and like I said, dude, like it's always on the top like 10 like most disturbing list of all time.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where that's coming from, dude.
Huh?
I thought it was like, is Naraya out here?
Who is that? Was it somebody walking by?
Yeah, I
That's
think it
somebody
was.
walking by, huh?
Yeah, it was somebody on
Oh.
the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, dude.
All right, so do you want to talk about the coffee table real quick, or do
Yeah,
you
let's
want to
talk
watch
about
it?
it, dude.
Do you think it's the kind of movie Jose would be into?
I don't know. I don't know
think
about
so.
this one. You don't think so?
I
don't
just
think
like
so.
okay, put it like this, like is it so for me? There's like a threshold, right? A Serbian film is a threshold for me.
Oh, no,
like
it's
you know
not.
what I mean? Like so like if we're talking about like what the fuck, like that's where my what the fuck I'm not down.
It's not on that level.
Okay, cool. So I'm down.
Yeah. Because I feel like Serbian film is just like it's meant to push the envelope and be
Yeah.
like shocking for the sake of being shocking.
It pisses me off. I hate thinking about it, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, it looks great and like the soundtrack's good. It's like that. It's just that movie. I don't know, dude.
I think the documentary comes out this year.
I didn't even know they're making a documentary.
They just I saw somebody post about it, the Unearthed films or whatever. I think they're releasing it.
See, I'm curious to watch that. You know, just because I mean,
Yeah,
like, because I've seen
definitely.
like because that fuck that movie, dude. Like, so as long as it's not that, dude, like I'm good.
So do you want to table the discussion until he watches it then?
I'm moving to like hearing you guys talk about it, so I can kind of get an idea of what it is. I mean, so just
But it's better.
It's one
I'm
of those
glad.
movies-
I'm glad he told me not to look it up. I'm glad he told me to go in blind.
Okay,
I think it's better.
okay, then let's not do that.
Okay.
I'll have to watch it. Is this the Region B locked one or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I probably have to look it up on your
On my
Yeah.
thing.
the coffee table.
It's subtitles.
Okay. Oh, and it requires subtitles.
Mm-hmm, it's in Spanish.
It's in Spanish.
Oh, okay. Like colonizer Spanish.
Beaners.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
It's like proper Spanish almost.
Yeah.
Like
Colonizer Spanish.
yeah,
Because there's like colonizer Spanish and there's like colonized Spanish. You know.
yeah. It's colonizer Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like with like a lisp,
Almost.
It's like, hey, fool.
like like vosotros type shit.
Like, hey, fools, go watch the Dodgers. Fool.
It's English.
I was taking the joke from It's Always Sunny when they tell Mac and Charlie to do like Spanish accents, and Charlie's like, "Hey, fool, I'm gonna go watch the Lakers play the Dodgers." Fool.
Dude, you know what clip I saw the other day?
And then and Dennis was just like, he's like, I mean, that's more like, like Southern California, like cholo, and like really racist.
Funny, dude.
Dude, you know what clip I saw the other day? It's that white guy from what do you call it? Saving Silverman.
Which white guy?
Not Jack Black, but the other, his friend.
Oh, Steve Zahn.
Yeah. What movie is it? I think is it Strange Wilderness? Where he goes up to the lowrider. He's like, hey, I speak Spanish, guys. I got this.
Oh my God.
He's like, would you please stop the honking? Dude, it's so fucking dumb, dude, but I was dying, dude.
Dude, it's funny. So like when we
He
got
starts doing clicks, though. I was like, what?
dude, when we got back from Disneyland like last week for Naraya's birthday, 'cause
Glad.
that's where we went, right?
Glad.
No, I'm glad you guys didn't go. I didn't invite you on purpose.
Oh,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Glady.
No, but it's funny because you know how, so they have like, so I've made them like these little they're just like square pieces of wood that I put 4 casters on it, and so they were playing like teacups and like they were playing the music and stuff the next day, but I could overhear Naraya like trying to be like, oh, welcome to the small world, you know, hands and arms,
Oh, like
whatever.
announce it?
And then she would do it in Spanish, but her impression of Spanish was fucking hilarious. She'll be like, she's like, welcome to the small world. Muka, 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 muka. Dude, I'm cracking up, dude. I was like, are you speaking Spanish? She's like, oh, it's Spanish. Muka, 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 muka. Oh, dude, it cracked me up, dude. Man. I was like, dang, like, you're racist, Naraya.
No, I had a similar experience with Anna's son, because she like, I was at the house and she told him to close his room door, but in Spanish. She's all like, "Oh, cierra la puerta," and then he's all like, he looked at her like, "What?" And he's like, "Mom, I don't speak Spanish." And then I guess she's trying to talk to them more in Spanish so they could at least understand it.
Yeah.
And I mean, her daughter, like, she does.
Or
Like,
just
she-
be like more familiar with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I started telling him in Spanish, and I was like, "¿No quieres aprender español?" And he looked at me and he goes, "Spanish?" No, he's all, "Spanish?" That's what you sounded like to me.
Damn. That's racist. Damn.
Dude, I started cracking up. That shit was so
That's
funny.
hilarious.
He's like, Spanish? So he understood español.
Dude. That's so funny, dude. I love hearing the different Spanish. Oh, that's my brother.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, he's pulling up to pick up some of this drum stuff.
Damn.
We are trying to get ready for that show coming up in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Endless Meaningless Noise Fest.
Is that your next show?
That's our next planned event. So, foo.
So, Bobby, we're just ending it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say something, dude? I'm trying to plug our show.
Bobby said, "Listen to Betamax."
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll see everybody next time.
All right, late.